Hi, I'm Ronnie Garrett, editor of Airport Business Magazine. In this installment of Boyd Bytes, Michael Boyd shares his insight on the impact of retiring 50-seat jets. He says small to mid-sized communities fear they'll lose air service over the move, but he predicts they'll actually benefit. Let's listen to what he has to say.
A big item today that airports are discussing around the country is the issue of 50-seat jets, regional jets. They're being retired. A lot of hand-wringing going on because we all know regional jets only fly to small communities. Yeah, that's right. That's why United Airlines schedules 50-seat jets between Denver and Phoenix. The reality of this, these are small aircraft, not regional anything. And as they get retired, we have to look and think, what is that going to do to the marketplace? A lot of airports are very, very concerned that they're going to lose air service because these airplanes are being retired. Well, we're a small community. We can't support anything larger. Think again. Let me show you this slide. This is our global fleet forecast that we do every year. And there's a number of factors. There'll be 15,000 new jets hitting the skies or coming out of factories over the next 10 years. Only about 5% growth in the US, about 15% globally. We're looking at the sweet spot being narrow body, single aisle airplanes like the Bombardier C series, the A320, 737 MAX. That's where the real growth is going to be. But if you look at the bottom of that one chart, part of the chart, there's going to be virtually no new RJs built. RJ defined as ERJ, which are out of production, and CRJ, which is now basically 700s, 900s, and 1000s. That's the name of the game as far as new ones go. Now, what does this tell us? This tells us that going forward, we're going to have an airline industry that's going to have average aircraft size larger at the bottom end, certainly in the domestic U.S. marketplace. Is that bad? Let's take a look at another slide. This is our forecast for North America for the next 10 years. And again, it's by aircraft category by year. Take a look at the regional jet category. It's going to go from well over 1,000 airplanes down to about 400, and that 400 will be entirely new generation CRJ, 700s, 900s, and 1000s, entirely. So what's that going to do to small communities? Probably benefit them, and here's why. This is a chart showing current 50-seat load factors out of key markets into key hubs. Take a look at Detroit. Take a look at Bangor. Bangor, Maine, you can't find a seat into Bangor, Maine because the 50-seat jets aren't big enough to meet the demand. Book early, by the way. Great summer in Maine. But you're going to have a hard time getting there and pay a lot of money. So what do airlines see now? They see a real opportunity to collect some of this spill and do it with airplanes that are larger but not necessarily materially more expensive than the 50-seat jets they replace. And what are we looking at? MRJs, we're looking at E175s, we're looking at, in some cases, E190s. In the case of Delta Airlines, they're even replacing some of these with Boeing 717s and A319s. So the industry is moving up. And what this means is these kinds of communities I just showed you on that slide, they're going to benefit. So when you hear people say the demise of the 50-seat jet is going to be a horrible thing for small communities, remember this, they were never designed for small communities. They were designed as growth airplanes for what were regional jets 25 years ago. That's all gone now, as is the need for this size of a jet and the economics. So when you hear someone tell you again that this will be a terrible thing for small communities, not really. In most cases, mid-sized and small communities are going to benefit.
We would love to hear your feedback about this episode of Boyd Bytes and previous episodes. We come out with a new Boyd Bytes twice monthly, so be sure to view the videos and be part of the discussion at AviationPros.com. Thank you for your interest. Have a wonderful day.